Tes tes 1 2 3 coba suara 1 2 3. Coba suara 1 2 3. Okay. Alright, hang on ya guys. Sorry a bit late. Aku tutup stream aku tadi tu. X control P. Okay, nice. Oh hi, there's a cross. Try coming in. Alright. Alright guys, welcome back to the stream. So today we are going to streaming genshinimpact. Tu ni balik? Yep. So wait, YouTube chat aku tak kuat. Can you try typing again? Stuck out. Okay, kuat pun. Okay, refresh. Welcome back to the channel. Today kita apa? Sama lagi siapa main Genshin Impact. I guess kita apa nak try story by Alice by tomorrow lah. Tak tahu malam ni kita stage berapa kan. Please baru.
Sure feels good to get away from my desk. Now, where's a good spot for a nap?
Ada barang tu kan? This one. Alright, let's saya ada weapon semua bagai. So aku just try buat apa? Buat this protein tapi I just buy this protein tapi dia flavor punya version, right? So it's really excellent.
Really think about the railroad over at
Maybe I can
Genhin,
tambah
huh?
susu.
You might want to avoid looking down if you're afraid of heights.
Susu tu.
No, it's not that. Paimon's just praying that we don't have yet another accident.
Mana sih dia boleh tambah apa? Gerakan luar.
That mountain is breathtaking.
That's
Reminds Paimon of Dragonspine.
They say this mountain's the domain of a Snegovic lord. A lot of the Snegovic retreated there to live in seclusion, so it's a pretty mysterious place. You hear all kinds of stories. Even the residents of the nearby town of Svietlo-Lidovka steer clear of the summit, and they make a living off of harvesting prime ice. Look, Snezhnograd's just up ahead.
This is really like apa? Remember of that one story apa tu yang it's a Christmas story. Yang kita kena apa? Kita kena yang kita dapat idea dari Santa tu, lepas tu dia kena naik kereta api. Dia pergi ke apa? Ke kutub utara something. I think you guys know the story though. Yeah, is that the one with the meme one, the one with the glasses?
Here we are. Welcome to Snezhnograd train station, the biggest transport hub in the nation.
Wow! It's so majestic! Just flying from one side to the other would probably leave Paimon out of breath!
It's built for maximum efficiency, but yes, transferring trains here can be a little tiring. In the future, you can use this train station to travel anywhere you want in Snezhnaya. For now, though, come with me. This way. There's a lift car that goes straight to Sapoliarny.
Oh my god!
Look! They have really funny-looking hats!
They got food in these games!
And those ones are about the same height as Paimon!
Oh wow, they even got wow.
It looks like they can't fly!
Those would be Volkodlak and Domovoy.
Wow.
You'll also see the winged Vila and the Snowborn Snegovic amongst others.
And this is
No
like
wonder!
a dwarf for
I
them.
heard that Snezhnaya used to be the realm of the Fae. Paimon can really see it now.
Okay. So new NPC model, models, right? That's really good.
You see, I'm a tolerant person.
Oh wow. Is that Catherine? It's a line, you guys. Oh, hang on, guys. I need to double check some milk first. I'll be right back. I forgot my milk. Be right back, I guess.
I like to drink on occasion. Any and every occasion. Good one.
For Snezhnaya's safety, we must prevent trouble before it happens. For Snezhnaya's safety, we must prevent trouble before it happens. I understand your difficulty. Next time, let's go to a show together. Can't I find the answer?
Digerakkan apa? Can I just cut the line? Wow, I can do the okay.
Seeing the snowfall always
To the left is the market of Zolny. They sell everything there. You can often find some nifty little trinkets. To the right, you'll see the Korolievsky Theater in the distance.
So,
Look at that!
that's around here. Oh, over there.
Incredible!
That's right, I see too. besar juga map ni. Yeah, but it's like a fountain, but without the water, I guess. Dari sikit sini lah. Wah, bagus ke ni? Usually kalau purple so bagus.
Wow! Snezhnegrad is stunning! Seeing it with our own eyes makes all the trouble we went through to get here worth it!
I found it pretty stunning when I first came here too. But I soon found out that stunningly beautiful means stunningly expensive. The prices here are crazy. I'm just a small-time hunter, so Zolny is where I spend most of my time. This way will take us to Podvorier restaurant. They offer food and lodging there, so you can get settled in while I fetch the doctor.
Is that gonna be stunningly expensive too?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, there are places to stay in Zolny, but I highly doubt they'd meet your standards. Most of the stoves are out of crystal, the windows are drafty, and at night, four-legged roommates come out to play, sharpening their claws on the roof beams and
Or they
floorboards.
get what?
Yep, no way. Not a chance Paimon staying anywhere like that. Maybe we can split the cost of the room between us? Paimon still has some savings left. Fine then. It's your treat. Paimon will save her money for buying a nice little cake. Don't worry, you'll get some too.
I'm glad to see you've perked up. If you find yourselves in the mood for some sightseeing later, there's a few places around here worth seeing. This way leads to Zapoliarny Palace, which serves as the Tsaritsa's audience chamber and also her personal quarters. The adjacent block is kind of a city in its own right. That's Glupov, the headquarters of the Fatui. Inside, there's a munitions factory known as the Armory Palace, producing a constant supply of all kinds of equipment for the Fatui. A lot of important research happens there too. And over there is the Snezhnegrad Vecha, where all the big shots meet regularly to make policy decisions. These places are best admired from a distance. I'm sure I don't need to explain why.
Yeah, they probably have super strict security. We're not looking for trouble right now.
The downtown area is near the center of Zapoliarny. That's where you'll find the restaurants, bookstores, and gift shops. Another place of interest is the Northland Bank, which is over this way. Oh, and I'm sure you'll want to make contact with the Adventurers Guild at some point, right?
There you go.
Ooh, speaking of adventuring,
No one practices alchemy at Snezhnegrad, I'm afraid. Apparently there's some historical reason for it.
What? Okay.
oh, we'll just have to use the one on the train then. Kinda inconvenient. Wait, how come there's one on the train if that's Snezhnayan too?
Yeah, I don't know. Not my area of expertise.
Interesting.
Still, I wouldn't say the absence of alchemy makes life here any less convenient. Anyway... Finally, there's Zolny in that direction. It's mostly residential buildings and factories, but there's a few shops too. That's about it. You guys go ahead and get checked in while I track down my doctor friend.
Sounds good. Thanks for all the
Podvorier restaurant is right this way.
Hey, let's go. From ice cream cake equipment. This is where you can take adventure directly from the field instead of drinking. Oh wow, okay. That's interesting. That's very convenient. Kan bagus kalau kita diberitahu awal. Okay. What the weapon we do that? Oh yeah, kena dia punya blueprint baru kita tengok weapon semua kan. Alright.
On me.
Tu kat atas tu. How I climb up there?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't live with touch that one.
Try to keep up.
I guess I could go up there and then I try float down to bawah.
On me.
Culinary Palace. Try to get to bawah. Maybe atas sini should be enough.
Here.
Terus ni kita je tambah sikit lompat untuk yang dapat. 3, 2, 1.
Try to keep up.
See sampai ke tak. It's quite far though. Oh no, I don't think we got enough floating energy to sampai. Oh, it's going up. Go up, come on. Get do it. Come on, Baraka. Just right there. No. Oh, boleh. Okay. Come on. Ah. Oh shit, hilangnya baru. Alright. I think I get ready. Kita kena kat sini lah guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. What's that?
Yeah.
It's kind of this onion over here. Alright, I think we can dapat check sedikit kuat tinggi dan dekat kan. Gonna
Try to keep up.
alright, nice. There you go. Dapat. Ni betul dia kata sini protein ni kenyang terus.
Looks like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot. Yeah, much better now that we're out of the cold. Oh, thanks for taking such good care of Paimon. If this were anywhere else, we'd be out investigating and adventuring by now. But you're right. No need to push ourselves too hard for no reason. A lot happened on our way into the city. Let's review what we've learned so far, and obviously, the million more question is, What is this Aritza planning? Everything else leads back to that. Sure was. And so far, we've learned that in addition to the 7 Gnosis, her plan also requires a ton of energy. But we won't get to see her anytime soon. Alocia said that she went east to fight that big monster. It must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Snezhnaya in a snowstorm this awful.
As far as the trip, we need to face it.
To be honest, what we're really lacking right now is information. The kind of information that only the higher-ups in the government would know. Now, Paimon can think of a few people who might be able to help us. But...
They're all fun too.
Right! And when we left Nocry, Sandrone specifically left a message reminding us which side we're on. So, it's unlikely they'd tell us anything confidential about the Tsaritsa's grand plan.
Still worth asking.
Yeah, fair point. Besides, that Gloopov place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so there's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? Maybe Arlecchino or Sandrone? Or possibly Tartaglia. But
Okay, it's
unlikely we could sweet talk Arlecchino, let alone Sandrone. She basically told us to stay in her lane already.
We last saw
The last time was all the way back in Fontaine, right? Too bad we missed him in Nocry. Apparently, he came to help out.
Hello. Is there a traveler in Paimon in there?
That's Alocia.
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva. Alocia mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under the weather. I see. So you're my patient today, yes? And you're Faye, I presume?
Good question. Paimon's not too sure either.
Yeah,
but
Paimon.
she's definitely not the same kind
Where
of
are
Faye as
you?
the ones we saw at the train station. Is that going to be an issue?
Something else.
Not exactly. It's just, I'm used to treating human patients. Fae tend to be far more resilient than even the healthiest and most long-lived of humans. But don't worry, I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even diagnosed plenty of cats and dogs in my time.
It'll be fine. Paimon's basically the same as a human.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Paimon.
We're no different when it comes down to it, are we?
I guess different is probably your appetite.
More like you don't eat enough.
Yeah,
The more
there's some
talking you do,
especially,
the
like,
more you need to
the
eat.
size of the whole Milky Way galaxy. So yeah.
Now, please take a seat. Okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all within normal ranges. I don't think it's anything serious. More than likely, I can give you some medicine to tide you over. But as long as you rest properly for the next couple of days, you should feel better. If you find yourself with a persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't improve, just contact me again.
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
That's how it goes over the next few
Thank you,
days.
Doctor.
You're very welcome. Just doing my job.
Take care. You heard the doctor. Best you rest up here for a couple days. No sightseeing for the time being.
I stick to the local area.
All right, then. Guess we've got no choice.
I have to get back to it. If you need anything else from the doctor or me, go to the Hunter Trade Station in Zolny. The boss there knows how to reach me.
That's why
Hey.
I did, bro.
No big deal. You saved my life in the Shadow Realm.
Shadow Realm.
This is the least I could do.
All right. Time to find Child and see what he can tell me.
Child. Let's find child. Where is the child? Child. Got it. Dia apa? Bagi apa like finish the code. So far I design apa section is quite cool though. Yeah, memang macam apa it's like one of those like movies yeah. Apa macam Charlie the Chocolate Factory that vibe. Or something like a Christmas vibe, right? Something like the North Pole like is it, I mean it's based on like Kremlin, right? I can't read the story.
On me.
I like What is that? Go to the group of to see child. Citizen of food. Interesting.
On me.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Oh,
Please display your invitation letter or permit.
I know a friend.
Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to apply per the advertised booking process and wait until your invitation letter is issued.
We're all friends.
Might I ask who you're hoping to visit?
Harvey good child.
Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people think they can just talk their way in here. But I have to go through the motions for protocol's sake. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. If child is unavailable,
It's an awkward story.
Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at the present. If I were you, I'd cut your losses. No point waiting any longer.
Something about time. They just
Even if you two are old friends as you claim, please understand that the Fatui Harbingers are often busy with their official duties. They tend not to stay in Glupov for extended periods. Next time, stick to the
Hey,
rules.
Centrone.
You'll make life easier for both of us. Greetings, Lady Marionette.
I'll take care of our guest here. It's her first time in Snezhnaya, so it's no surprise that she doesn't know the rules yet.
Hey.
I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be aware of.
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to
Bro was
report.
like, shit.
Whew, that was a close call. Good thing I played it cool.
This gentleman has been very.
Is that right? Good to know. Wait, where's Paimon?
Finding it.
Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. She's always buzzing with energy. I take it she's still adapting to the climate. Happens to a lot of people. It's even colder here than in Nodcry. Has she seen a doctor? I can get you one if you
But
need.
thank you, Centrone. Okay, listen. Just need to rest for a couple of days.
All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other
Our
problems.
history to see me.
Why else? I was just about to sit down for some much-needed tea time when I heard that an old friend of Tartaglia's had shown up outside. No appointment, nothing. And, as obnoxious as it may be to show up uninvited at Glupov, I couldn't help but take pity on the poor soul who was waiting outside in vain.
You already
So
guessed
I
it
had
was
no
me,
choice but to
didn't you?
abandon my freshly brewed piping hot. Well, I felt our time working together in
Yes,
Nodcry warranted some
Centrone can
courtesy.
rest
I couldn't
easier.
exactly let you
So
freeze to
there's no
death out here in the
Columbina
wind.
To reach bait her again.
Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. The rules of Glupov wouldn't allow it, and as a harbinger, I have to lead by example. On the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class, unlike Nasha Town. Torchlight Books has a very nice selection of teas and cakes, so your treat, of course.
What? Why?
Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That's why.
My money though. Oh, damn. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can I at least turn this one on? You guys won't mind, right? So that way I don't need to like walk over there.
On me.
It's quite big though. Okay. Strange chats on there. Yeah, the sign is quite big. I really like the bird atmosphere. I wonder how it's gonna if an enemy try to invade.
On me.
Kan, like punya layer dia macam quite defensive dia macam quite nice juga.
Yeah. Huh?
Try and stop me!
Do the completely.
Rev the engines!
I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure you trust my taste.
So I sure you must order for yourself.
Okay, let's get down to business.
Well, what the hell?
I'm guessing you don't actually have
But
any
that came
urgent
wrong.
business with Tartaglia per se. You just want information, right?
Yep, you got it. But how is he doing anyway?
Wanna take a guess?
Has been picking fight again.
Of course you'd say that. You shouldn't underestimate Counselor Tartaglia,
counselor?
you know.
He's a counselor now?
That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnograd Vecha by now. Well, he's busy
That's
preparing some
really
paperwork for their next
Off
meeting.
character.
They'll be discussing yet another extension to Project Stuja. It's basically all anyone cares about in the Vecha these
A
days.
counselor, so they say that hard to imagine.
Yeah, he's more of the shoot first, ask questions later sort, isn't he? It all started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the jester, Piero, before leaving for Natlan. In that letter, he
Capitano.
detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his key people were reassigned to Tartaglia.
I see.
I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for good all the way back then. But Piero didn't reveal the contents of the letter until the events in Natlan had concluded.
Why not Talia?
That was his
Tartaglia.
reaction, too. Why me? With a
Why me?
bewildered look on his face. He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He was a man who kept his thoughts to himself and barely spoke to him the whole time they'd known each other. But he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. So to the rest of us, it was clear that Capitano had quite a lot of respect for his young
I
comrade.
found this child in the middle.
By the
That's
rest
so
of us,
weird.
I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and actually not Columbina. She was
What?
probably oblivious to it. Anyway, then the Liu-S situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Capitano's skin, but that time he was furious. It's not really my place to talk about it, though. You can ask Tartaglia about it sometime. Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along. Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, he possessed a kind of purity rarely seen among members of the Fatui.
This makes sense.
Yeah, it's one of the
I
few
miss
things that
Capitano
I'd
already,
agree
guys.
those two have in
Come on, man.
common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops. He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures. With the ones who stood to benefit the most being the rooster Pulcinella and Regrator Pantalone.
Pantalone. Pantalone is the one that managed the Northland Band, right?
Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, they'd be more powerful than ever. So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that letter to Piero, right?
So just they need to maintain the balance of power.
Exactly. Piero also needed to back a Harbinger as soon as possible. And all things considered,
Is,
Tartaglia
Harbinger,
was the best choice.
Shops are open now? I guess you guys kind of like have a lot of openings right now.
Even though Tartaglia
Is this,
has had
some
the
new-
support of
new
Northland Bank for
applications?
a long time, he and Pantalone are ultimately not cut from the same cloth. I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry. His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining friendly relations with Pantalone, but seeking Pulcinella's support at the same time. What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea? Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. They'll give you all the lurid details. You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnograd Vecha. All the factional strife, whether open or unspoken, it plays out for all to see in that one little room. Having a voice in the Vecha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector, and Tartaglia represents the Fatui soldiers. Personally, I have no interest in political jousting. But since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, I have to make their voices heard. Then there's Pulcinella, the
Okay.
linchpin of the Vecha. He represents politics itself.
Politics, I guess.
Everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him. Any issue that comes up, he knows how to mediate. That's what the Tsaritsa values most about him.
They spends a lot.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way things are, but also powerless to change it.
That's
A
great.
complex web
Interesting.
of interests connects all parties involved. And the Tsaritsa sitting at the top adds another layer of complexity.
All right, I'm done carrying this conversation. Time for you to answer a question of mine. You must have known that you can get the info you needed from me. So why was Tartaglia the first person you asked to see and not me?
And jealous, are you?
Huh? Jealous? As if. Wait.
She's jealous.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Columbina passed on my message to you before you left Not Cry, right? I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart?
I wanted to make sure I wasn't being
You-
disrespectful.
Fair enough.
Rage bait.
It's not your
Let's
fault.
go.
I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me. Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay?
Okay.
Little things like this are no problem.
Lady Marionette,
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk.
sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
Uh-oh.
Isn't it always? I've told you before. Fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlolaitovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit. The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped in a nearby ice cave. Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation, but we're still facing a severe manpower shortage for both the rescue and engineering teams.
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. I'm the only engineer you'll need.
Kinda wanna go with you.
Do you actually want to come with, or are you just saying that?
Hey, on you for the t-shirt.
Nice of you to return the favor. I'll have a couple of people look after Paimon. They can let her know that you had to step out for a while. Given how urgent this is, I'm sure she'll understand. And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Between your skills and experience, you'd be reliable help. Then let's go.
Sounds like a plan.
You, take 2 people to Podvorier restaurant. Find her room and watch it like a hawk until we get back. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
Hear that, bro? So, man, but pay cut. 30%. Oh, that's like 5. Alright. Where is it actually? Oh, it's over here.
Should I really come?
Rush to Svetlo to go bar. How do you pronounce that? Oh, I did like I put on the fast travel here. Russia Switzerland. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, put that for drink and then. To the shooting range. This one. That's very cool. Can like travel guna crane kan. Kereta baru kan. Let's try level up. Kena dia ni. Oh, he's a land user. Yeah, extra damage. Keep him. So the racist. Let's give this one. It's very funny when dia ada macam like apa tu like some what the hell is that? What is that? What the fuck is that? The big ass monster over there. Okay, that's pretty cool. Like tie up. Wow. Lawan tu mesti entry. Like apa yang kita tahu apa like dia like apa buat the third person shooter game lagi Genshin. I like macam kind of why though. I tak faham macam like kind of why though. That's the thing like Genshin like I mean for the most part like I could expect dia macam medieval apa style pakai pedang semua. Even when the character like using guns, it's like an old school gun, right? It's like musket or like the action bolt gun, not like full auto gun. You know what I mean? And then here we got a full auto gun with like gold with macam some kind of like apa kata gear bomb semua. Oh, oh, here we are. Wait, that's snow? Dekat atas tu.
Try to keep up! Yeah.
They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction.
Miners.
Yeah, you do that while I check the rest of the equipment. I'll evacuate the people around here as I go. Meet me back here as soon as you're done.
Yeah.
This thing's going down.
I have to be getting close. Don't go any further.
Who? Who's that? Oh, is that your...
It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the
see.
prowl. You need to leave, now.
We've sent
Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnegrad. Well, I'm Odette.
Oh, that.
Good to meet you. Ah, so this is
Actually,
Odette.
she's the
She
girl,
was the
the girl of
first
the
member
region,
of
I
the
guess.
Fatui on the scene.
every
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and so is its location.
Like, it's like
Let's go.
represent
Every
of the
second
region.
counts.
In like like apa tu monster kita ada Barbara Barbara tepung kemon lah, something like that. So like Liu kita ada Kicing, Inazuma kita ada Ayaka. Siapa lagi siapa DJ Sumeru kita ada tak tahu pula. When you get one point, right?
Careful. Something's moving.
Like, why am I Electro? Why am I Electro? What happened to my ice power?
This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent.
Apa dah fighting already? Whoa, okay. That's creepy.
Stay back!
Let's begin. Waltz of the snowflakes.
Wow, okay. She remind me that one boss in Triple C. Yeah, the dancer of the twin bed something.
I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move.
Take this!
Witness the snow swan's grace.
Whoa, what the heck?
Together. Pirouette.
You got a mouse like shadow. Yeah, a mouse like something like shadow.
Thank you for saving us. We'd have been monster fodder otherwise.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now. Follow this route out. She and I will stay behind to watch the rear.
Thank you.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made a tactical retreat. Yeah, but with us here, it won't be coming back anytime soon. It may be small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes. It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated. Time for us to leave.
Wait, this place... There's something unusual about it.
Oh, cutscene. What is that? Whoa.
What is that?
I don't know.
Let's go.
It's back?
Guess it has family.
Oh, that's funny.
This way. Run!
Oh, damn. I didn't follow you.
Thanks. Let's get out of here.
Oh, what? You obtain a special weapon of speculative with the original weapon. Interesting. When a traveler equipped this, the attack increases by 60% for 8 seconds after they hit the opponent. Except that they also regenerate 3 elemental energy. This effect can trigger once every 5 seconds. Oh wow! It's not on field. That's cool. So basically, traveler dapat buff dari segi weapon. That's really nice. Oh, then this way. Sukai untuk wicked. Interesting.
Sure feels good to get away from my... Now, where's a good spot for a nap?
This world is full of...
Everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them all. We also placed a sign at the entrance to the cave. You really held your own today. I still don't know your name.
I'm an adventurer.
Don't think I've seen you before. I'll remember the name. All right then. See you around.
Oh.
Hello, Lady Marionette.
I hear the rescue operation was a great success. What brings you here, Odette? Here for a performance?
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezhnograd. She's quite the celebrity.
I see a ballerina. Another dancer.
If you ever hear people mention the 2 crowning jewels of the Korailievsky troupe, they're talking about Odette and the prima donna, Vodi. On top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. It's looking likely she'll inherit the title of the Fair Lady.
Fair Lady.
She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself. Used to be one of her most valued subordinates, too.
You flatter me, Lady Marionette.
Okay.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... never mind. There's no need to bring it up. No point making...
How's progress on your end, Lady Marionette?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help. But the outcome is the same, of course. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight. All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard. Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. And I guess I'll have to write the incident report myself this time. First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget. Then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, we can move forward. That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes. Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident reports like this back at the office.
The snow has eased a little for now, but there's no telling when that will change with that monster still at large. Fuel for heating is in short supply, and relief is weeks away. There's no immediate threat to life, but still, it just feels like there should be a better way.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezhnograd. When did you get a new sword?
I found it in a cave. handles pretty nicely.
You have a strange affinity for secondhand swords.
Let's do it. There you go. There you go. Wait, I can teleport though. Lol. Sabi nga ako teleport actually. Kaya na tak perlu kena train. Just gonna be wasting my time tunggu nak sampai. Dan itu okey lah nak waktu nak gerak tu sebab apa kita tak kena sampai ke sini kan. Oh, it's child.
Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia, Mr. Big Shot himself.
Go easy on me, all right? I'm still recovering from the interrogation the real big shots put me through. Hey, comrade, it's been too long. I heard you came looking for me earlier. Nicest surprise I've had in a while. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo Laidovka. How'd it go? Crisis averted?
It went fine.
How about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same as ever. Growing opposition to Project Stuja, and the usual rebuttals are starting to ring hollow. The results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
That's not good news. It takes a lot to rattle him.
Yeah, obviously if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent. But...
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going to sound blunt, but may I?
Huh? Of course.
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuja. But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it be so important that even people like you two refuse to stand up for the ordinary people of Snezhnaya?
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade. You sure don't mince your words.
Excuse her? What does she mean? Refuse to stand up for ordinary people.
Oh my gosh. How does she dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Oh, yeah, okay, one of them.
Are you interrogating us now?
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. I think I understand where she's coming from. If I could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vecha because the Tsaritsa would never let me get away with it. Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces, so I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are just regular folks from small towns far from the capital. I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't... The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhnaya, but she's thinking long-term. I don't doubt that from where you're standing, Project Stuja seems to be creating all sorts of issues for everyone. But considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, these are sacrifices worth making. Sounds cold, I know. But I promise it's not as black and white as it seems. Maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuja outright, but we're constantly raising our concerns in Vecha meetings. And even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of, and so is Pulcinella. I respect Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, and trust her decisions. But at the end of the day, I'm still just a normal guy who cares deeply about my homeland. There's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as things can get within the Vetcha, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. Everyone wants to get through this period as smoothly as possible. The issue is that there's no way of pleasing everyone under the present circumstances. But that is not the same thing as being blindly loyal to the Tsaritsa. No one's got their head in the sand here. We're all well aware of the way things are.
In fairness to Sandrone, she rushed to Svietlo Laidovka's aid the moment she heard that people were in danger. And even Tartaglia, who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to rise to the demands of his new role as counselor.
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say, so don't press us too hard. Maybe you've heard already, but she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east to defeat the monster that's been causing these brutal blizzards. Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present energy crisis. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down this powerful monster. To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, why would she waste her time on something like this? Thanks. I meant every word I said, though. I wasn't just trying to placate you. I've already done more than enough diplomacy for one day.
I still think this adventurer raises a very important point. Our two harbingers have made their positions very clear. But there are many others in the Vetcha who must feel trapped and forced to vote against their conscience. I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offending powerful figures.
You can say that again. I highly doubt we'd feel the need to explain ourselves so much if we didn't know you so well.
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be so bold as to ask about your background?
Oh, haven't you been properly introduced?
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting open people's old wounds.
I've only learned her name so far, and no details of her experiences.
Uh-oh. Is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
It was me.
No, it's just... All right. I guess there's no getting around it. This is the world-renowned traveler who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt, cleaned up after the mess I made in Liyue, and then went to Inazuma, where there was a duel before the throne in which the traveler defeated Rosaline.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't worth bringing up.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. It's fine. Sorry. I just remembered that we have a rehearsal coming up. Please excuse me. I should get going.
Oh, she's upset, definitely. But you don't want to kill my master?
I've mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most valued subordinate.
We just defeated
but they didn't actually get along.
But the rule
Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make
medieval.
friends, but death has a way of resolving a lot of conflicts.
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, it was a long time ago. Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she... Oh, by the way, where's Paimon?
She hasn't been feeling well, so she's resting at Podvorier restaurant.
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that. Poor thing. I felt so bad for her seeing her lying in bed, coughing. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid too. You're a little short on manpower, right? Let me have a couple of my people take over for yours. I'll send my most capable and reliable.
Well, that would be great. Your people are more qualified.
Hey, don't mention it. So no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
Last thing I just remembered.
Already? That was quick.
I still don't even know who Paimon was.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our director's recent movements are confidential. Even we're not in the loop. If you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time. Well, I guess I'd better go sort out Paimon's security situation. I have some other work to catch up on at Glupov anyway.
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
I guess everyone's in a difficult position. But Tartaglia's right. I have things to do. To start with, I should go ask Alosha if he knows of any way to help Svietlo Laidovka. How strange. This sword seems to be vibrating of its own accord.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's a very faint vibration, but it's getting stronger as I get closer to the Statue of the Seven. Does this sword have some connection to the statue? But all it does is vibrate, even when I touch it. That place I got this sword from was definitely out of the ordinary. It worked! There really is something special about this sword.
Oh. There's two. Interesting. Original Stellar Grace, Stellar Glow. Awaken Station of the Seven Stationary Planets. Oh, okay.
I don't really understand what just happened. I'll have to try the same thing again when I come across another statue.
Macam mana dekat apa waktu kita mula masuk tu kan. Dekat mana ni ke? Aha, okay, guys.
Seeing the snow fall.
And Kate!
If I get to level 14 now, basically 40, 16, 17, 18. There's one more statue and oh wait, it's two more, one over here, one over here. So it's like 20. Oh wait, it's another one over here. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. Ah man, this is a side quest. I accidentally activate side quest. Ah shit. I'll do it now, bro. Can't even skip it. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. What the heck is this? This is like quick time event. Oh my god, it's so jang. Careless. Style udah pula. Oh my god, hurry up. Oh, mana ni dialog dia. No. Stop wasting my time. Man, I wish kita boleh macam tak payah trigger every time kita nak lalu side quest tu. Tu lah. But no, ingat lah, kita tengah fokus kat side quest, main quest, main story quest kan. Ni like side quest dia kacau lah sebab aku just kebetulan lalu kat sini. The heck is this? Sofia Panovia. Okay. Walking Blades. Okay. Alright. Apa ni? Aku
Hello there. How can I help? Ah, sure thing. Give me a second. I'll go fetch.
What's that thing in the sky?
It's a familiar story. I've had similar experiences. Although Snezhnegrad doesn't deliberately delay or withhold relief, those first few days of waiting for help are always the hardest. It's a fundamental contradiction. If emergency relief can't be delivered in time, what's the point in even calling it emergency relief? Not necessarily. I think there's a good chance that Kresny Crystal from Stratomeros will start flowing into the market. When we resolve Stratomeros' energy issue, it's like we open the floodgates. A huge backlog of crystal is now available to the townspeople. There's no way they can use it up at once. A lot of them will probably stockpile it and slowly work their way through. Probably a good idea, since energy prices are only going to keep rising. But there will always be people who urgently need Mora. Exactly. At the current prices, selling crystal is an easy way for an ordinary person to make a fortune. Hey boss, how much do I have left in my account?
1 second. Let me check. So, you're planning on buying the crystal out of your own pocket?
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in a little extra and buy as much as I can afford. No, it's fine. You're new to Snezhnaya, and you have your own living expenses to worry about.
Here's your Mora. See what you can find at the market. But I doubt there'll be much crystal left.
Yeah, well, can't hurt to take a look. Let's see. Huh?
What's all that doing here?
Oh, Alosha, and...
Hello.
Hello.
Rosalind.
I didn't realize you two knew each other.
Oh, you two knew each other.
Yeah, I take on some odd jobs in the city to supplement my hunting income. Sometimes I work as a cleaner or prop hand at the theater where Odette is one of the big stars. When the weather's as bad as this, it's better for a hunter to adapt than to keep looking for game.
Yes, and we sometimes need extra help.
Wait, why is the atmosphere so awkward? So, what brings you here, Miss Odette?
No. After I got back to the theater, I couldn't stop thinking about the situation in Svietlolaidovka. It bothered me so much, I couldn't focus on my dancing. So I decided I'd come here and see if there's anything I can do. You too, I didn't feel comfortable expressing my true opinions in front of the Harbingers. Not least because ordinary Fatui like me don't even know what Project Stuja is all about. Without knowing the full picture, I can't make sense of it. And
so many people feel the same way.
yes. Well, that's one option.
Right, because things can get out of hand, and it's hard to hold the right people accountable when they do.
Sandrone said Odette was on track to inherit the title of the Fair Lady. If so, she'll be able to find out what Project Stuja is really about. Still, it's probably a little soon to ask her about that.
What's on your mind? I think we can both agree that no matter which side you're on, it can't stop you from doing the right thing. I know what Rosaline did while she was abroad. You made the right decision, so no hard feelings. So,
Take me first, though.
what's your plan?
Oh, we were gonna buy some crystal. I heard there's some on the market right now.
Funny, I had the same idea. In that case, let me pay. The real issue here is that government relief is behind schedule. Surely it makes more sense for the state to cover these costs than for us to pay out of our own pockets.
True. It's a huge expense after all.
Yes, it's sold out.
Let me see. I'll take it all, please. And I'll be needing a receipt. Right. Choose mission budget under the expense category, but be sure to specify emergency rescue operation in the description. Otherwise, the normal reimbursement limit will apply. Let's book this train. Regulations say that if we need to transport Kresnik Crystal during Project Stuja, extra carriages can be added 1 hour before departure. That should do it. The train will be escorted to its destination by Fatui guards.
This is my first time seeing you handle Fatui affairs, Miss Odette. It seems you're as skilled an officer as you are a dancer.
You flatter me. It's only because I've been doing both my whole life.
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today, am I right?
What's wrong? Who's Paimon?
Her travel buddy hasn't been feeling well. She caught a cold right after they got to Snezhnaya.
Sounds like she's important to you. I can't believe you've been dealing with this on top of everything you've been doing to help the people of Snezhnaya.
I've got nothing going on right now, so I'll join you. I want to see how she's doing.
May I come too? I have some candy that someone gave me back in Svietlo-Lidovka. Plus, I know a little bit about relieving cold symptoms.
All right then, let's go. I still don't know what the deal is between these two, but at least the tension seems to have vanished.
Hello. Sorry, but there's a sick person recovering in this room. Can I help you?
What happened?
Oh, please, excuse me. Are you the Traveler? Could I take a quick look at your Adventurer Handbook?
That's a big ass book. Where did I keep it?
Ah, it's really you. Sorry for the inconvenience. At the same time, we can't interfere with Podvoye Restaurant's business. That would only seem all the more suspicious and draw unwanted attention to this room. Besides myself, a few of my colleagues are stationed in and around the restaurant, in plain clothes, of course. Rest assured, you're in safe hands.
I didn't expect such a high standard of protection.
Well, Master Child handpicked us for this special assignment. We're not about to let anything go wrong. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer.
Traveler! Aloysia, you're back! Oh, hey! Who's our new friend?
Hi, I'm Odette. The Traveler and I crossed paths a few times.
She member of the Fatui, but she's solid. You can trust her.
Another friend from the Fatui, huh? You're practically a member yourself by this point.
Yeah, maybe I should join the Fatui though.
Paimon's definitely on the mend. We should be back to our usual travels in a few days' time. It's just... Paimon's limbs are still feeling a little chilly.
I have just the thing.
What's that?
Whoa! What's this? Is that a flame inside an ice cube?
All keen observations. You're right. This is called Core Ignis. Whenever I've caught a cold in the past, I found I recover much more quickly if I place this by my bed.
Awesome! Wow! It's so nice and warm! Your name was Odette, right? How did you two meet again?
Looks like she's in pretty good spirits. That's a relief. Any progress with your investigation yet?
Nope.
No surprises there, I'm sure. They're not likely to let anything slip.
To try a different. I want to look into this rocker, I guess.
The Rokad, huh? Let me think. Members of the Rokad keep their true identities hidden, but I think there might be someone I can introduce you to. Leave it with me. Meet me at the Korolyevsky troop tomorrow, and I'll tell you how it goes.
Would anyone like a drink? I'm gonna head to the bar.
Paimon will have... maybe some hot milk? Yeah. Paimon's in the mood for something warm. Enough with the secret chat, you two. Let's catch up properly in a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
It'll be kind of like tabletop troop.
Let's to the following video. Oh, okay. Alright, guys. I guess I'm gonna end this soon today. I think I get a bit sleepy right now. I get some sleep. I guess I'm gonna continue tomorrow. It's gonna be a long story here. Definitely gonna be a long story. I don't think we can finish this in one night. Some case. So aku try maybe sometimes skip untuk stream Genshin ni. Maybe I can have to stream like the whole day something. Rasa aku stream Genshin like sampai ke berapa hari tu. Lama ke like sampai pagi kan macam tu. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Guys, a good day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Bye bye.